On January 9th, 2021, at 3:07 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, the well-known Swordburst 2 YouTuber BGM Master sent me a Discord message.
Yo, new update, new skill, summon tree. You get it from the Evergreen Sentinels in the winter event. More info in my vid.
I had just woken up at 9:30 a.m. that morning, and being curious, I clicked on the link. And there it was, the new skill being showcased in the video. I had previously collected all the available drops for the winter update up to that point, but now there was something new, a reason to go back to the Snowflake Gorge. This is the journey of how I acquired the new skill, the friends I made along the journey, and the regrowth of my YouTube channel. This is my summon tree story. I started that day with what I would usually do, which was to set up the stream title and description for the afternoon stream. Then at 4 p.m, I would begin my first attempt at acquiring the summon tree. However, the stream turned out to be more peculiar than I anticipated. On the previous Wednesday, I had received a handful of legendary items from the infamous Mad King V. Due to the amount of additional legendary items, I decided to give them away, but little did I know what I would be getting myself into. Trades would come bombard the stream, taking up more than probably 50% of the stream's content that day, which of course gave me less time to farm the Evergreen Sentinels. Suddenly, something, or in this case, someone, I never expected appeared. Wise Man Matt, one of the Swordburst 2 contributors, made an appearance in my server. However, he not only appeared on the server, but he made himself known in the stream as well. I was surprised and grateful to see that he had donated $1. I thanked him for it and I thought it would be the end. However, I was wrong. Wise Man Matt, along with one donation from Whitman Gamer 27, would accumulate a total of $14 that day, the most donations I had ever received on a stream. Although the stream was successful in terms of viewership, hitting a peak of 29 viewers, an average of 20 viewers, along with an accumulated $14 worth of donations, we sadly came out empty-handed, with no signs of the skill appearing in my inventory. The next 4 live streams on YouTube from Monday to Wednesday would ultimately result in the same empty-handed inventory, accumulating a total of 11.5 hours of total farm time. However, on January 11, something peculiar happened again. I opened my inventory, clicked on the skill menu, then scrolled down, and there it was. More donations. Another $1 donation from Wise Man Matt along with a $4 donation from T-Man would accumulate a total of $19 donated in 2 live streams. At this point, the reality was starting to dawn on me. Perhaps I wasn't meant to get the skill, or perhaps this was the end game, a point in the game where I could no longer progress. I tried many different methods of superstition, such as swapping equipment, using the starter equipment, and swapping auras. None of the methods worked. Until January 12th, where an interesting idea had sparked. Alongside YouTube streaming, I also use Twitch where I typically stream World Zero, but for some reason I decided to stream Swordburst 2 that day. As usual, we streamed for 2 hours and came out empty-handed, accumulating a total farm time of 7.5 hours at this point in time. It was my best stream due to the higher viewership and additional followers, as well as my worst stream due to the cringe and awkward silence. Because of these factors, I thought keeping Swordburst 2 on YouTube was the best choice. However, a sense of optimism still lingered, so despite how much I disliked the previous Swordburst 2 Twitch stream, I decided to do it again. Surprisingly, the stream went by much smoother and utilized the statistical personality I originally established on the Twitch channel. And if we've accumulated 12.5 hours, that means it's 2,400 plus an additional 100 because we streamed an extra 30 minutes. So that would be 2,500 Evergreen Sentinels slain. If in the case that we did slay 200 per hour, and in the case that we streamed for a total of 12 hours and 30 minutes, the number would come out to be 2,500. And seeing that we haven't gotten the skill yet, and we've slain approximately around 2,500, that means right now, if the drop chance of the summon tree is if the drop chance is following how many I've slain so far, which is 2,500, then the drop chance is 0.04%, because 1 divided by 2,500 is 0.04%. I had to specify that the final percentage of 0.04% in the stream is inaccurate because of the multiple factors. 1. The calculation assumes that 200 Evergreen Sentinels were slain per hour, which may or may not be accurate. We also have to consider the walk time from one Sentinel to the other, and finally, the trades that I did, which reduced the Sentinels slain. However, despite all factors that day, after 41 minutes into the Twitch stream, I don't want to say that's true, but maybe it could be. Would you take a look at that? On my screen, we have officially obtained the summon tree. We did it. Right here. It's done. Finally, after a total accumulation of 14 hours, we had finally gotten the summon tree. The quest was over, and I no longer had to go back to the Snowflake Gorge. There was one challenge still remaining, the summon pistol on floor 11. But that story is saved for another video.